Why did it take forever for the race to start? Stupid headphones, Jesus. I hate being on the outside lane here, especially at the start. Yep, I guess that's why. Oh, sorry about that, 48. I didn't mean to run the back of you there. Let's see. That's why for the next NASCAR Heat game, they need to fix Bristol. Stop getting so sideways. Like, because I was taking it easy and I was still... What was so dumb is inconsistent because, like, sometimes I can hold it through the gas fine there and I don't get sideways, and then there's another time where I hold in on the gas and I get loose, or sometime I'll take it easy and I'll still get loose. It's weird how that track works coming off the corner. I don't like it. I mean, I like Bristol, just not a big fan of that. Just not a fan of getting that sideways off the corner. That's all I'm saying. Like that Bristol race I had a few minutes ago, it's just I've never been that loose that many times off the corner. I've always run Bristol really well. Maybe there's one or two occasions I'll get loose, but that was just ridiculous, and I don't feel like I was doing anything wrong. I just couldn't quite understand what was up. Ow. I hit the apron. Son of a gun. Oh, man, that's another thing that annoys me about this game, is the apron. Why do you get that loose when you touch it? I don't understand. Tire hitting the wall, too. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I need to do some practice races for tomorrow night's core race. And we're racing at Bristol tomorrow night, guys. About some practice races I need to do, because I haven't done a practice race for the core race yet. And of course, you're supposed to do 2 practice races in order to compete. I don't really like that at all. Why do you need to do 2? Ain't one good enough? Besides, people, you know, some people, I mean, I could have done it yesterday, but I was out of town. But, like, some people has lives, for God's sakes. I think the only people that needs practices are the ones that's causing the wrecks all the time. I feel I do fine without doing any practice races, but no, I have to do it because it's required to compete. When I know that I can just drive Bristol just fine, but, you know, nope, gotta do practice races. Sometimes I don't even have the time to do practice races, and then all of a sudden I have to squeeze in some time, which is dumb. Like, honestly, I didn't think I was going to be able to do any practice races for Martinsville. I was lucky to squeeze in some time. Other than that, I was not going to be available. I don't know, it's just me. I think 2 practices requirement are not necessary, because I'll be honest with you, it hasn't changed the thing, the way how people drives. You could probably do like 10 practice races and still drive like a butt. That's something I've noticed with the league, but you know, whatever. Get off the wall! Oh my god. And why is there so many lap cars up here? Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. You know what? I mean, but the thing about Michigan, that Michigan race, people have been practicing all week long for that race as well, and look how that turned out. Like, to the point where we had to, turn stability elbow on. Like, there was no excuse on how some people were driving, because it seemed like the practice races we were all fine, and then we got to the actual race from Michigan, people were idiots. That's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? I mean, it was so dumb. Like, Michigan could have been cleaner if people used their heads, and there was still no reason for us to do stability help for that race. To, like, restart that race and do stability help, there was no reason for it. I think we could have restarted that race and still done another race without stability help. Just tell people to use their heads. You know what I mean? Just use your heads. Like, there was no reason how that race turned out. But all I'm saying is, you know, we've been practicing for Michigan all week long, and then we got to the actual race and everyone was driving like idiots. Well, I shouldn't say everybody. Most people were. So, no, I mean, even if you could run practice races all week long, it ain't going to change a thing. I mean, look at how Martinsville turned out. There was still some people driving like fools, and that's why penalties got handed down. So dumb. Alright, well, I'm going to take the win here at Darlington. Hey, Mom. Wait, why? Why?